pronouns are they, them, and I'm from Los Angeles, California. I was 21 years old when I had my abortion during my 4th year in college during the COVID pandemic. And as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I stopped crying and started Googling abortions near me and their cost. And once I realized that they were outside of my budget, I started Googling free abortions. And thankfully, I found Her Smart Choice, which provides low-income and uninsured people with abortion pills. And I had a great experience through them, received amazing quality care. But the hardest part of my abortion story or experience was finding transportation to and from these appointments. And I did go through my abortion by myself in my dorm room. But during that time, I spent a lot of time dreaming of one day when abortion wouldn't be as stigmatized. Being a first generation and low income student, especially without work during COVID, I found it very difficult to even imagine putting together that much money or hundreds of dollars for a procedure I needed immediately. I actually did try to go the Planned Parenthood route, and it was still the appointments were set out too far out, and there was cost involved that I couldn't put together. So by looking at free abortions nonstop and finding that Her Smart Choice dedicates themselves to serving people like me that are low income and uninsured, I felt like it was my saving grace, and it's very important that I champion it so hard, and I always mention it to everybody that it's a good resource to know of in case anything. But it was the difference between having an abortion and not when I needed it, so I'm extremely forever grateful for Her Smart Choice. And I spent a lot of time dreaming of people taking care of people after their abortions and celebrating them too. So now I am a volunteer abortion doula with the Los Angeles Abortion Support Collective. And I get to be there and support and celebrate people while they go through with the decision that is best for them. And like I said, as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I knew I wanted and needed an abortion. And I am very happy. I love myself for enduring what I had to in order to have it. Some barriers in addition to the cost that I couldn't bear, I also had, I was in class, or I was still a student, and I had jobs that I had to maintain, so I did have to go without certain things I needed. And for transportation, I didn't have the means to afford Ubers, and it wasn't recommended that I would take the bus. So I actually had to resort to asking people that weren't the best to me for rides. And had there been other alternatives, or if I knew of different resources for transportation, I wouldn't have had to receive help from people that just wanted to hurt me during this really vulnerable time. I want people to know that abortions are sought out by all kinds of individuals. Not everyone identifies as a woman or cisgender. So I'm personally non-binary. Non-binary people have abortions, trans men have abortions, the youth have abortions. So, and most likely you love somebody and everybody knows somebody that has had an abortion. It's really just an act of self-love and self-sovereignty that is nothing else really except love. I decided to share my abortion story because I genuinely love and support my abortion every day. I feel extremely grateful when I get to go about my life and live as normally and the way I want to, because I had that opportunity. So all I want to do is help other people considering or going through their abortion or after their abortion to feel like it's okay and really it was the right choice, and everything else is noise. The only thing that matters is that you followed your heart and did the best thing for yourself.